Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre.
Interrompemos esse podcast para perguntar: quem você quer ser?
Designer, engenheira,
pedagoga,
administrador.
Quer saber? O Senac EAD é nota máxima no MEC. Tem cursos de diversas áreas, com conteúdo elaborado por especialistas do mercado e professores mestres e doutores. Ainda tem o Senac Carreiras, conectando estudantes a vagas de emprego em todo o país. Saiba mais em ead.senac.br/graduação.
Let's talk about it. How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It Music Review Season 10, Part 2, 2 episodes a day, all the way through November, December, and this is the second episode of the day. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. We just got done covering an amazing album from Kendrick Lamar, and now we're covering Snoop Dogg, which is set to release a new album. Now, I was a little scared to jump into this because, when I usually see these projects, I see, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, or whatever working together to create a new album or whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's kind of like the Eminem thing. I saw all the marketing for Eminem's album, all the, producers and all the features that's going to be on. I was like, okay, this might be insane. And then the album was a flop, So I was a little scared to jump into this, little nostalgic kind of bait, Snoop Dogg type thing, But my expectations were definitely blown off my socks, for sure to say the least. And let's talk about this song. Let's really get into it, guys. I had a couple of points I want to get off my chest before we get into this. If you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow, turn on notifications. Guys, we're dropping content every single day. And also, let's get into this fucking song. This is Snoop Dogg featuring Dr. Dre, featuring Alus, Out of the Blue. And let's talk about it. Let's start off talking about the beat, my first point. And I really...
Sair da escola já com uma formação profissional no currículo? Metodologia por projetos? Preparação para o Enem? Atividades extras gratuitas, como acesso a oficinas, simulados, vagas de estágio, Olimpíadas do Conhecimento e muito mais? Esse é o Ensino Médio Técnico do Senac. Quer saber? Senac. Acesse sp.senac.br/ensino médio e saiba mais.
Qual é a identidade do serial killer? Quem está atrás de sua família? Como evitar novas vítimas? Alex Cross terá que responder a todas essas perguntas antes que seja tarde. A investigação começou no Prime Video.
Acha que pode impedir?
Eu sei que posso.
A nova série Detetive Alex Cross já está disponível no Prime Video. Assista agora todos os episódios.
I like this beat. This beat has really good production. It's kind of a boom bap, it's like a boom bap club type mix going on here with really absolutely banging goddamn drums and absolutely going crazy. I mean, Lord goddamn mighty. I really love that this, track or whatever just has so much to it. And this beat does go hard. There's a little bit of a beat switch up when the Alus feature comes on. It adds some really nice vocals to the beat. It absolutely hits. It absolutely goes crazy. And I like that all. I definitely like that all, to be honest with you. I like that. And also, what I really like is Dr. Dre's rapping on here. I mean, he absolutely did his thing, 100%. We're going to talk about that. But, overall, this beat does go hard. Now, I will say this, though. I do like this sound. I do like everything about this beat. But, again, I really don't like this kind of vintage production feeling. When I listen to this song, it kind of feels like I'm listening to it in an old ass MP3 player, kind of feels like. And that could just be YouTube compression too and all that stuff, whatever. Blah blah blah, we can make excuses all day, but I just don't really like, let's make an album, but let's just dig back to what we did before and let's kind of do that again. I don't really enjoy this type of production because it kind of feels this vintage feeling on the drums, on everything. It's nice, it sounds good, but would I listen to this again? Would I play this fucking song again? No, I'm just going to listen to an older song that did it better than this. So, honestly, that's one of those things, too. This beat is really clippy. It feels a little clippy on the ears with those, like, really high hi-hats and those really boom, boom, loud noises. It's really clippy to your ears when you really turn this one up. Some people might like that, but I'm going to be honest with y'all. I do not care. Like, I do not care to, revisit music in the past of how it be sounding. I want my music to sound good. And I want it to sound good. And if it's good, it's going to be timeless. So, please, let's stop digging too much back in the past. Let's do a little bit something new with the production. But I will say, for what this is, for what everything is here, it works. Now, my next point, Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg absolutely did his thing on here. Good flow. I like the rapping on here. He had a really good flow switch-ups. Sounded pretty confident on here and did his thing. Again, it is a Snoop Dogg verse, so don't go in expecting, crazy rapping, crazy levels of rapping. Guys, it is a Snoop Dogg feature. But, since it is on this kind of like vintage like production, Snoop Dogg absolutely does sound his best on here. And thank God Snoop Dogg's not rapping on a trap beat, because I would probably kill myself. Be honest with y'all. Please, no. But yeah, I like Snoop Dogg's verse on here, and that's going to lead up to my next point. Dr. Dre. I'll say it. Dr. Dre did his thing on here. Had good flow switches. Rapping was pretty good. I mean, he sounded pretty good on here. Dr. Dre did his thing. I like the confidence here. Really shows that, he's still got it. He's still got the rapping abilities. He can still go crazy on a beat. And Dr. Dre sounds absolutely his best on here. I think the rapping absolutely hits. And, I think Dr. Dre actually had my favorite verse on here. Snoop Dogg was good, but, again, it's one of those things where it's a Snoop Dogg verse. So, no matter how, you can dress up a Snoop Dogg verse and, good production, good this, good that. It's always going to be a Snoop Dogg verse. I'm not expecting much. But Dr. Dre's verse definitely does deliver, definitely does his thing. Rapping is definitely top tier. And yeah, I mean, overall, guys, everything here, the production, the beat, I think everything, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre. Oh, and, guys, before we get out of here, I guess, let's talk about the hook. I even completely forgot about the hook. But to be fair, guys, the hook is only played like once or twice in this whole song. So, to be fair, But the hook was really good, too. I like Alus on the vocals. It definitely gives me kind of old, like 90s, like rap R&B hook. It's kind of a little bit too on the nose of that, so I can't really rate it too high. It kind of just feels like what other artists have done before, but better. But overall, good hook. Everything here, guys, absolutely hit. And hey, good song, nice song. Would I listen to this on my own time? Guys, I'm not stuck in the past. You shouldn't be stuck in the past. So I probably won't be listening to this on my own time. But for what this is, for the nostalgia this is going to bring, all the old heads are in the comments talking crazy about the new generation of rap. I love that, guys. I love it when these old heads have something to talk about. It keeps me making content about this shit. But yeah, guys. I'll see y'all later. You have a good one. Bye.